Assalamualaikum and greetings everyone. We are from Group 4 and we will present about Mindfulness Intervention Program. I am Nur Amizah and my members are Izzati, Arina, Zahidah, Nabila and Ain. Okay, first of all is the definition of mindfulness. Dr. John Kabat-Zinn defined mindfulness as paying attention in a particular way, on purpose, in present moment and non-judgmentally. Langer stated that mindfulness is a flexible mental state that involves being receptive to novelty and actively making novel differences. When humans are mindful, they are positioned in the present and more perceptive to context and viewpoint. When they are mindless, their minds are set in rigid ways and they are unaware of context or perspective. Mindless people let their routine and rules dominate their behavior, while mindful people make their routines and norms serve as a guide rather than controlling their behavior. Next, I will pass to Zahidah for the tentative of the program.
Thank you, Ms. Amizah. Now, I will give short brief the overall of our tentative program. Our program seeks participants between the ages of 18 and 40 in their early adulthood, though other age groups are also welcome. We guarantee that every second you spend participating in this mindfulness program will be remembered on Saturday, January 28, 2023 from 8:30 to 11 a.m. In terms of goals and objectives, we have three. The first is to improve mindful breathing techniques in order to deal with stress more effectively. The second one, through mindful gardening, early adults can cultivate a healthy mind. 3. Get early adults to practice mindful heartbeat to calm emotions and connect them with the heartbeat. In this program, we emphasize three aspects of intervention and I invite Ms. Izzati to explain the first.
Thank you, Zahidah. The first intervention that we can use is to maintain our mindfulness is mindful breathing. Mindful breathing is a simple but effective mindfulness meditation practice. The idea is to simply pay attention to breathing, its natural rhythm and flow, and how it feels on each inhale and exhale. For example, mindful breathing will teach people to pay attention towards their internal experience such as emotion, condition, body sensation, and breathe without judgment. This is a helpful way to help people who are feeling stressed or carried away by negative emotion. There are many types of mindful breathing. Firstly is their pragmatic breathing. It is a simple intervention exists in getting more air into lungs and more oxygen into the bodies and brains. When practicing their pragmatic breathing, the stomach rather than the chest will move with each breath taken. Stomach will expand when inhaling and will contract when exhaling. This breathing is very beneficial to people who have gastrointestinal symptoms. It is because the activation of diaphragm will create a gentle massage to the internal organs such as the intestines and stomach, which can effectively minimize our constipation, bloating and abdominal pain. Thus, individuals who breathe that pragmatically stimulate the parasympathetic nervous system, which can be described as the body relaxation response or the rest and digest state. So as a result, this breathing can help to calm digestive state, massage bowel movement, and calm those who are panicked when they need to go to the toilet right away. So the next is 4-7-8 breathing. It is a relaxation exercise that involves inhaling for 4 seconds and holding the breath for 7 seconds and exhaling for 8 seconds. This is beneficial to help people who are having trouble to fall asleep. It is because the breathing will reduce our cortisol hormone, which can help people to feel more relaxed and calm before they go to bed. The next is hummingbee breath. It's an effective breathing that could instantly calming down our mind. So it is the one of the best breathing exercise to free the mind of agitation, frustration and anxiety and get rid of anger to a great extent. It can be practiced anyway, such as we do our work or home to distress yourself. It is because the humming sound vibration have a natural calming effect. It works on calming the nerve and soothes them, especially around the brain and our forehead. Lastly, the Sittality breath is a kind of breathing technique that cools the bodies, adds moisture to the system. This breathing, this Sittality breath need people to slowly sip air through a roll tongue and exhale slowly through the nose. This breath is said to calm the thirst of hunger and cultivate love of solitude, as well as reduce fatigue, bad breath, fever, and high blood pressure. Furthermore, there are tools that can train people to breathe deeply and prolong people exhalation to 10 seconds, which is breathing lacquer. It is recommended to use it while practicing mindful breathing of enhanced effectiveness. Next, I shall pass to Miza for the second intervention.
Next is mindful gardening. Gardening is the activity of working in a garden, growing and taking care of the plants and keeping it attractive. Meanwhile, mindfulness is the ability to be fully present in the moment. So put them together. Mindful gardening is basically about being fully present in the garden, which can help to improve mood, offer sense of peace and pleasure, and impact our well-being. It allows the audience to slow down, step off the hectic busy life, and just be in a green space that mentally, emotionally, and physically nourish them. It is a great way to practice mindfulness and connect with the nature. There are 5 mindful gardening techniques which use 5 human senses, which are hearing, touch, smell, sight, and taste. Okay, first of all is hearing. Okay, before you start gardening, take a minute or two to sit down and listen. Close your eyes and put all your attention to what you hear. The sound of the bird chirping, the wind whispering, and the buzz of the bees. Calculate how many sounds you hear. Next, turn your attention to your sense of touch. Open the slippers or boots you are wearing and walk barefoot on the ground. Feel the earth beneath the feet, the grass, or you can go and touch some leaves, tree stems, flowers. Try to touch it with your fingers. Is the surface rough or smooth? Feel all the textures exist in the garden. Next is the sense of smell. Turn your attention to one of the plants in front of you. Move your face near to the plant. Doesn't matter whether it's a flower or fruits or even leaves. Close your eyes, take a deep breath and smell it. What's the smell? Sweet, fruity, or just the smell of nature? Repeat the process a few times, feeling yourself fully immersed in the garden and the moment. Next, open your eyes and focus on the plant. So there's so much to see in a garden, like flowers, bushes, trees, butterflies, but for now, just focus on that one plant or flower in front of you. Take this opportunity to zoom in into the intricacy of the plant. What is the color of the plant? Is it bright? What can you observe from the veins, the leaf texture? Does it have some unique pattern? Count how many flower petals or branches you see. Next, we will move to the sense of taste. Once concluding your mindful gardening for a few minutes, let your sense of taste to be activated by tasting the plants. If it is edible, pull off a leaf, a flower, or a piece of fruit carefully and put it on your tongue and savor its flavor. Doesn't care if it's strawberries, tomatoes, cucumber, just try and taste it. Make your way to another plant and repeat the process and compare the taste of the 2 different plants. Is it sweet or sour or even bitter? After finishing this mindful gardening technique, you will feel that all of your 5 different senses being activated. After a few minutes of slowing down to intentionally listen, touch, smell, see, and taste, you will find your nervous system in a much calmer state than even a few minutes before. Then we can move on to the next mindfulness activity presented by Zahidah.
Thank you, Miss Amizah, again. Okay, let's move to the heartbeat intervention. From the moment you were born, your heart has been beating and keeping you alive. How fast and hard your heart beats changes with both your physical activity and with your emotions. By doing jumping jacks or going for a jog can make your heart beat faster, but also can feel scared, anxious, or excited. Sometimes these heart-racing emotions can make you feel frightened or out of control. If these feelings become overwhelming, this quick mindfulness exercise can help to calm your emotions and connect your emotions to your heartbeat. Besides, it helps clear your mind. This heartbeat mindfulness exercise is a beautiful way to connect with your heart, your inner friend, and the simple joy of being alive. If these feelings become overwhelming, this quick mindfulness exercise can help to calm your emotions and connect your emotion to your heartbeat. Firstly, you can sit into a comfortable seated position with your spine straight and strong. Relax your shoulders. Take easy breath in and out your nose in 3 times. Then gently place your fingers or hand over a place where you can easily feel your heartbeat, like the side of your neck, the inside of your wrist, or over your heart. Close your eyes and feel the beating of your heart. Think about how you are feeling right now. When you are feeling anxious, your heart beats quickly. Thus, taking a moment to notice your heartbeat can help you focus your thoughts and return to a calm state. Let your hands drop to your lap. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Next, raise both arms straight up into the air and hold them for 30 seconds. Slowly bring your arm back down and let your hands rest in your lap again. Take another deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Again, raise your arms straight above your head and this time hold them there for 20 seconds. Then slowly lower your arms so that your hands rest in your lap. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth again. Lastly, again, raise your hand straight above your head and hold them for 10 seconds. Slowly lower your arms so that your hands rest in your lap. Place your hand over your heart and feel your heartbeat and notice if it has slowed since you began this exercise. Notice how you are feeling. Take a moment to sit quietly with your thoughts and calm your mind. Remember to take slow deep breath and enjoy the feeling of. That's it for heartbeat intervention. So I shall proceed to the next presenter, Miss Nabila.
Thank you, Ms. Zahidah. Based on what my friends have explained above, the mindfulness intervention mainly aims to be fully present in the moment. The modules such as mindfulness breathing, mindfulness gardening, and mindfulness heartbeat can guide the early adults to truly experience the current moment and integrate their awareness into their everyday life. Enough with the summarization. Now, I'm going to continue with the benefits that early adults can gain throughout this activity. First and foremost, mindfulness helps the early adults to reduce stress and anxiety. This is due to the fact that mindfulness can actually change the shape of our brain, rewiring them towards more positive thoughts and emotions. This process is known as neuroplasticity. For example, the amygdala, which regulates how we feel stress, fear, and anxiety, will decrease in size and reduce the cortisol hormone. For your information, cortisol hormone is what has been produced when you are overstressed. The situation happens when early adults manage to stimulate and activate the parasympathetic nervous system, which allows them to rest and relax. Apart from that, the early adults also are able to improve life quality and mood. Mindfulness activities such as gardening is one of the ways to reconnect the early adults with themselves, their loved ones, and the world around them whenever they feel like they have lost themselves in life. It can make them feel more peaceful and content. So, focusing their attention on the immediate tasks and details of gardening, the rhythm and flow of breathing, and the feel of heartbeat can reduce negative thoughts and feelings, which can make them feel better in the moment. It is undeniably true that mindfulness helps to manage stress and boost compassion, focus, empathy, patience, energy, and ultimately happiness to improve quality of life and mood. Last but not least, mindfulness intervention can improve physical health of the early adult. For example, lower blood pressure, improve cardiovascular health, and help to fix sleep. Mindfulness helps the early adults to bring their blood pressure down by allowing them to understand what is happening in their minds and bodies. This is because the early adults are able to enhance their attention control and emotion regulation to calm themselves from stress and anxiety. When the early adults make mindfulness as regular activity, it can also lower the risk of heart disease, diabetes, and stroke. The intervention also applicable for those who want to keep a sleep pattern. Mindfulness triggers a relaxation response and take off people's mind from daily. So as a conclusion, mindfulness doesn't eliminate stress or other difficulties. Instead, by becoming aware of unpleasant thoughts and emotions that arise because of challenging situations, we have more choices in how to handle them in the moment and a better chances of reacting calmly and empathically when faced with stress or challenge. That's all from our group. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. Today, I will guide you with a simple step to do mindful breathing. The first step to do mindful breathing is get a comfortable body position. In this step, you can choose the positions that you're comfortable with, whether you can standing, sitting on the floor, and even you can laying down. However, you need to ensure that your positions won't restrict your breathing, as you need to concentrate on your breathing and also thought. The second step is let your body relax. In this step, what you need to do is relax any area of tightness or tension in your body, such as relax your arms and shoulder. You also can feel the sensations around you, such as sensations of touch, smell, vision, or hearing. Then, start to breathing as usual. The third step is pay attention to your breathing, such as the rhythm and pattern of your breathing. You just need to breathe normally and no need to alter your breathing pattern. Just feel the natural flow of your breath in your body. For example, you can try to notice what do you feel for each inhale and exhale, whether it is short and shallow or long and deep. You also need to focus on the physical sensations that are associated with your breathing. For instance, try to feel where is your breath in your body, either it is in your nostril, throat, chest, or abdomen. During this state, it is normal for you to start thinking and wondering about other things. But what you need to do is just ignore and acknowledge that kind of thing and try to come back and pay attention to your breathing. The last step is assessing the differences in your body. After a few minutes, you can try to notice how do you feel after doing this mindful breathing. Does your body feel any differences? Or your mind become more relaxed and calm? You can answer it, but don't judge it, because there is no right and wrong for this question. So, that's all for the step in mindful breathing. Very simple and very easy. You can try it now.